I'm just a people person, man. And, I go down and I talk to the kids I talk to the bad kids at the school. And, I talk to the younger generation, and I'm constantly talking to my kids' friends, and, just trying to, because if I could get 10 people together, 10 kids, 10 people in general, and I can spark somebody's brain to think differently and to want to be different and to want to, break away from the fucking matrix and the system. I feel like I did something good. You know what I mean? And I used to be balls deep into conspiracies and all that shit, but all I really wanted was to self-educate myself. Just to come down to the conclusion that the wise man once said nothing because he truly knew nothing. So, I'm not here to argue about politics. I'm not here to argue about if the earth is fucking flat or if it's round, or, if you want to have a debate about it, let's debate. I'll debate all fucking day about it. But I mean, it interests me. You know what I'm saying? Is it flat? Is it round? Is it this? I don't fucking know. I don't know. I don't think you do either. That's the best part about it.
Me and my mama will tell you right now this earth is flat. It ain't moving around at no 600 something thousand miles an hour, spinning 1,000 miles an hour, and floating through the universe constantly. Okay, this earth is flat, it's fixed, and the stars and stuff rotate around us.
I'm doing the things to obtain it, whether it's, the mental work or, the gratitude and integrity behind closed doors. There's a lot of certain small things in this life that one must abide by in order to be successful. There is a criteria you got to follow, man. And luckily I understand and I know that criteria, and I'm going to follow it until I become successful. And the thing about me, man, is I failed over and over and over and over and over again already. I've got my ass whooped out in Wisconsin this year, you know what I'm saying, by an Olympian, you know what I mean, on a 4-day notice. I mean, that type of shit right there, man, it just, and plus all the life stuff that I have to deal with from, my 13-year-old daughter at the house and, my other kids. And I mean, those are things that can make you or break you right there. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, well, I might have a shitty performance this fight because of all the, fucked up things that I'm going through in life. But because of my mental work, because of my mental strength, I'm able to put that shit to the side and go out there and handle business. So, I've been put in a lot of life situations that were, forced to either break me or form me into a diamond, man. And I chose to be formed into a diamond, man, and not to be broken. And I could promise you this, if life ain't broken me yet, not one of these motherfuckers at 135 are going to break me. Not one of them. I don't care.
Exactly, man. Diamonds are formed under pressure. Now I wanted to ask about your family, right?
Yep.
What is your favorite thing about being a father, as a father and a fighter? And what motivation do your kids give you for your career? And what lessons do they teach you that you bring into the squared circle?
Fuck, man. Just biggest thing is integrity and gratitude. I mean, I really try to install into them that, what you're doing behind closed doors is who you truly are. Don't be a shitbag. I'm going through it with my oldest daughter. You tell her all this shit, all these valuable life lessons, and they just don't listen. Now my son, on the other hand, he's a good listener and he pays attention. So, I'm not gonna have too many problems with him, I don't think. But just to have them watch me be focused, to not, indulge in alcohol or the party life or any of that. And I really, want them to pay attention to that lifestyle and to see where it gets me, to see where it could get them, and they can follow that criteria, because Lord only knows, man, this generation is fucked, bro. We are, I listen to the way my daughter talks through text messages to her friends, and they just all think they're grown. Their boyfriend was trying to step to me at one point in time, and I'm like, bro, you know what I do for a living? I will fucking kill you and your goddamn family, most likely. You know what I'm saying? And if I can't, I will fucking try. You know what I mean? And it's like, sometimes it's hard to leave that fight mentality to the side, especially when you're getting tried. You know what I mean? Like, and I'm such a humble, genuinely good person. Like, even through my fights, man, everybody that I fought, I treated them with nothing but love, gratitude, integrity, and with respect. You know what I'm saying? And it's until you break that I gotta come out of character, and then it is what it is. But I don't even really come out of character. I'm just gonna hit you with real stuff. You know what I mean? Stuff that I've studied on you, stuff that I know about you, stuff that you may not think that I know about you. Because when it comes to my opponent, I study every aspect about you. I want to know what you do for a living. I want to know who you hang out with. I want to know how much you train. I want to know where you train. I want to know what you train in. I want to know what your background is. I want to know everything. And then once I do all my little bit of research, then I figure out mentally how I'm gonna break you down. Is it gonna be mentally? Is it gonna be physically? Is it gonna be emotionally? What type of fighter are you? You know, and if I can't get to you any of those other ways, then guess what, bro? We're gonna have a good scrap. You know what I mean? We're gonna have a
Exactly,
good
man.
fucking scrap.
Exactly. No, I love that you always bring it to the squared circle, and I do agree in this generation. I think we're hiding behind the screen too much. And the beautiful thing about fighting is that it is all about respect. You guys literally get
Yeah,
real
man.
paid.
You can't lie to yourself, man. I can sit here and tell you all this cool shit. Like I train 3 times a day, and I got these people behind me, and I get to train with, even my coaches, man. My coaches, James Battle, Bo Hill, man. They're my rock, man. You know what I'm saying? Like they got me, man. And they put me in situations every day that I'm gonna win. You know what I mean? And to have these people behind me, man. I'm really creating an unstoppable team. And then I got the money behind me. I got good people behind me. I got my family behind me. I got my friends behind me. I got my support behind me. There's not a whole lot that's going to stop me. The only thing that's going to stop me is going to be me, and it's going to be here. But I can't let that happen no more. You know what I mean? And I put myself in positions to not let it happen. So, you know, we'll see. Now I don't know if I answered all your questions about what you asked about the kids, but I kind of went off on a rant.
No, no, you're good, man. You're good, man.
I want to explore. I want to, yeah, I feel like in this earth realm, man, it's, you'll never die. Your energy would just transfer, and if you understand that, you could be way more powerful. You liberate yourself from death and fear and all the other shit. So, I tell myself before any of these events, the fuck am I scared of? This is what I do for a living. You know what I'm saying? This is who I am. You know what I mean? So there is no fear. Fear is just an illusion. Yeah, all the shit, fear, anger, fucking all the emotions, man. It's just an illusion, man. And when you could get past it and you could get past your own bullshit, you know, then you could start doing something, man. And that's the type of shit I'm on, man. And
I
and
like that,
luckily
man.
I got to read a lot of Bruce Lee's philosophy. It changed a lot of my demeanor and my way and my mindset at a young age. All those hours and all that work, the universe has no choice but to give you what you want. And that's what people don't understand: the laws of energy, the law of attraction, the law of transmutation of energy, the laws of abundance, people don't understand that shit. And when you understand that shit, and that's why it's very important to self-educate yourself, then you become, because knowledge is power, and like I say, I mean, there's certain knowledge out there that is just bullshit. You know what I mean? You gotta try to distinguish which is, the good from the bad. But for the most part, whether it's gratitude and integrity, or the real things like that, man, I mean, those are the things to abide by in this earth realm.
We are not on a planet, we are in a realm.
And then if you want to get off the fucking bus, breaking off the matrix, then you got to act real accordingly. You know what I mean? So there is levels to this earth realm, man. There's dimensions, man. So I feel like too many people are stuck in these low 1-2 level dimensional of thinking, man, and it's all in here. That's the beautiful thing
Exactly.
about it. It's all in here, man. It all starts and it finishes in here. That's where the other bad energy situations. But that's why I tell people, you must learn the energy, you know what I mean, in order to understand, in order to be able to navigate amongst these energy fields in which we're entrapped in. I mean, you look at the fucking a map from an aerial vision, and what does it look like, man? It looks like a circuit board. You know what I'm saying? So think about it, think about it, man. And we're just balls of energy having a human experience in a human body. You know what I mean? That energy is going to leave this body one day, and it's never going to die, unless you let it, unless you sell your soul, unless you do things that are not permitted on this earth realm, and you have to fucking get stuck doing it again. You know what I mean?
Yep. I'm looking forward to it, man. I gotta run.